Welcome back to my channel. CM Punk honors John Cena after last night Raw at MSG Raw highlights as we dive into a detailed and expansive breakdown of everything that unfolded, the emotional weight behind the moments, the backstage atmosphere, and the deeper meaning behind CM Punk publicly acknowledging John Cena during and after the electrifying episode of Monday Night Raw at Madison Square Garden. Last night's Raw was already expected to be big because anytime WWE returns to the legendary Madison Square Garden, something special happens, but no one expected the emotional tribute, the respect, and the almost full-circle moment shared between two of WWE's most iconic figures. Two men whose rivalry shaped an entire era and whose presence still defines what it means to be a superstar in professional wrestling. As the show ended and the adrenaline of the night settled, CM Punk took a moment that instantly became one of the most shared and talked about highlights of the evening, giving John Cena an emotional and powerful acknowledgement that fans could feel through the screen. Whether you've been following their history for years or you're someone who began watching recently, this moment resonated with everyone because it reminded fans of a time when the company was fueled by the sharpest promos, the loudest reactions, and the deepest personal rivalries. What made this tribute from Punk so powerful was the authenticity behind it. Punk and Cena were more than just opponents. They carried the company on their backs during some of WWE's most unpredictable years. Their chemistry as rivals was lightning in a bottle. Cena, the face of WWE, focused on loyalty, respect, and being the symbol of the company. Punk, the rebellious voice of the voiceless who disrupted the system and challenged everything Cena stood for. Their dynamic was unlike anything else, and the tribute at MSG made fans relive those storylines that blurred the line between reality and fiction. Throughout the night, fans witnessed CM Punk take the microphone and speak with a tone that was both serious and nostalgic. He highlighted the significance of performing at Madison Square Garden, a place where countless legends have competed, and then shifted into speaking about Cena. Many fans noticed that Punk wasn't cutting a promo. He wasn't trying to stir drama, and he wasn't setting up a storyline. He was speaking from the heart. His voice carried the tone of a man acknowledging someone who had impacted him professionally and personally. Punk noted how Cena was always the measuring stick, always the guy everyone compared themselves to, and how sharing the ring with Cena pushed him to elevate his own craft. You could feel the respect from Punk, a rare moment for someone known for never sugarcoating his thoughts. Fans in the arena responded immediately with loud chants, echoing Cena's name and showing appreciation for Punk's words. This wasn't just a tribute to a wrestler, it was a tribute to an era of WWE that meant so much to so many people. Seeing Punk speak about Cena at Madison Square Garden made everything feel even more meaningful because MSG is a place Cena has had countless legendary moments. Punk, knowing the legacy of the building and Cena's deep connection to it, delivered a moment that fans will remember for years. Backstage reactions further emphasized how special this moment was. Superstars, officials, and even production members felt the emotion behind the tribute. Many noted that both Punk and Cena had their ups and downs over the years, moments of real tension mixed with mutual respect, but last night showed how time can soften those edges and allow the legacy of their shared work to shine through. Some backstage sources described Punk as being in an incredibly reflective and grounded mood, acknowledging how far he has come since returning to WWE and recognizing the pillars who helped shape the company before him and alongside him. Throughout the night, replays of Cena and Punk's iconic matches were displayed on screens backstage, with superstars reminiscing about matches such as their unforgettable Money in the Bank showdown, their Raw classics, and the promo battles that fans still rewatch to this day. Punk's tribute served as a reminder of how rare and special that rivalry was. It wasn't about championships or bragging rights. It was about two men who represented two sides of WWE's identity clashing at the perfect moment in time. As Punk continued his message at MSG, he mentioned how Cena was someone he didn't always see eye to eye with but still respected deeply because Cena worked harder than anyone. He emphasized Cena's discipline, work ethic, and unwavering dedication to the business, something Punk admitted he didn't fully appreciate years ago. His words felt like a full-circle realization, where maturity and experience allowed him to look back with gratitude rather than frustration. This emotional acknowledgement struck a chord with fans because it felt real. Punk didn't have to say any of this. He chose to. And in WWE, where reality and storyline often mix, fans know how to sense authenticity. Punk's tribute didn't feel scripted. It felt like a man looking back at a rival who helped define his own story. Online reactions exploded within minutes. Fans on social media expressed how surreal it was to see Punk honor Cena in such a heartfelt way. Many fans who had watched their rivalry unfold in the early 2010s said they felt like they were reliving their childhood. Others praised Punk for showing a side of himself that wasn't rebellious, angry, or confrontational but reflective and appreciative. The wrestling world responded too. Legends, commentators, and even former WWE talent shared clips of the moment, adding their own memories of the Punk-Cena rivalry. Some even expressed hope that this moment could lead to Cena making one more appearance alongside Punk in the future, whether in a segment, a confrontation, or simply a moment of acknowledgement shared in the ring. After Raw ended, Punk continued speaking to the crowd off-air, something that wasn't shown on television but quickly spread through fan-recorded videos. In this off-air moment, Punk expressed gratitude to the fans, the roster, and the legacy of WWE. He also spoke about how much respect he has gained for the journey Cena undertook during his long career, the sacrifices, the workload, the constant pressure of being the face of the company, and the responsibility of representing WWE on a global scale. Fans said Punk seemed emotional, with sincerity in his tone that made the entire MSG crowd stand up and cheer loudly. It was a moment that felt like backstage walls dropped away and fans were seeing the real man behind the performer. Throughout the evening, the theme of legacy seemed to be present in Punk's words. He expressed how the business evolves, how stars rise and fall, and how certain rivalries stay in people's hearts forever because they capture the magic of wrestling storytelling. His tribute to Cena felt like an acknowledgement that no matter how much time passes, certain chapters in wrestling history remain untouchable. It also reminded everyone that while Punk and Cena were different in almost every way, they both shared one crucial thing. They loved the business and gave everything to it. Many fans interpreted Punk's tribute as a possible sign that Cena could make another appearance soon, especially given how WWE loves building these emotional threads into future storylines. Others simply appreciated the moment for what it was, a man giving respect to someone who helped.